What's good? What's good? Put all these gadgets on silent, you know? Get ready for Patrick Ellis. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Any brand. Thanks for joining. Hey, what's going on, bro? We're fine. I'll find out. The quarantine moments. Oh man. Patrick Ellis. Yes. All right. Thank you. We're gonna bring Patrick on board. He just joined us. Wave. I think you gotta drop a comment. Okay, perfect. Bang, 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 bang. Hey,
the great Cos Canino.
what's going on, bro?
He's great.
It's a legendary moment right now, man.
Man,
Yeah, man.
what's up, bro?
I'm good, man. What
Are
part of
you
town?
are
What
you
part of town you at?
quarantining?
Hmm?
Are you staying safe out there, man? I heard you hit New York real bad, bro.
Bro, I'm in New York, man. This is the zone. This is the danger zone.
I
You
know.
know, it's mad out here. Like I'm literally indoors. Like I think the last time I stepped out physically, it was like maybe like 3 weeks ago.
For real?
I'm serious. I haven't gone past the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
haven't gone
that
past the
means
garden.
that means you stuck your home a lot, right?
Yeah. I've stopped home, so we've done it a way, way back. We don't really have to go out, go do shopping maybe until like maybe once every 3 weeks. We can get
Oh,
away with that. Yeah, because
oh.
shopping here is mad, man. You go there, everybody's wrapped up, one person at a time, you know? So
But but 8 year we opening back. I think small businesses are opening back
I
on
saw that.
Friday, and I don't know
Does
why.
does that make sense? Because people like,
So I feel, to me, to be honest, the businesses that the
yeah.
government specific said
Hmm.
don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? He
Mm-hmm.
said hair salon, barber shop,
Yeah.
tattoo, and these are businesses. These are activities that you have to do very up close and personal.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it's not just saying, I can say you can have your hotel running,
Hmm.
right? I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to be in the room with you. You get what I mean?
Of
But
course.
tattoo, you have to, blood and shared. You have
Hmm.
to tattoo somebody. Hair salon has to be in your hair,
Of course,
So,
they in your
uh,
face. It's very personal.
and it said they're gonna put up some guidelines, and I'm like, all right, we're waiting for the
I don't know,
guidelines.
man. The
I don't
problem
think,
is going to be when people start traveling in
yeah.
areas where there's
And
still
they're
issues.
asking him, what about the airport? So if you're saying Atlanta is open, that means you're opening the airport too. There's
Also,
people coming in.
exactly.
Control this. But
Uh,
I think it's
well,
more about the Democrat, the Republican. They turned this whole shit to politics.
it's politics now, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it's politics now, you know. But yeah, it is well, man. But yeah, thanks for joining on making this happen. I thought it would be good. Um, for us to talk in terms of, what you've been doing, your background experience,
Hmm.
more so the business angle of things. I feel like when people are coming into the industry, like want to do what you do and stuff, they're looking at it like a lot of people want to join this. Oh yeah, Patrick Ellis, he's there, he's working, he's wearing this, he's doing this, and they're
Hmm.
looking at the money aspect of it, right? That's
Yeah.
like some people want to be artists for the wrong reason. They tell, oh yeah, Davido's taking private jets, Whiskey is doing this, and
Yeah.
it's money when it boils down
Hmm.
to it, right? So that's what a lot of people look at.
Yeah.
I will stay home, especially. I really bad. You don't want to go out with allergies right now. They're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna stone you. People can throw stones at you, man.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, let's get into this, man. So what I do, Patrick, like I answer some questions and stuff, and then what I when we're done, I try to by tomorrow, so upload it to YouTube also and send it out so that folks that are not able to join us live, they will still be
Yeah.
able to get this also, like to everybody basically. So yes, so let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your background, right? Growing up. Let's talk about you growing up as a young kid in Nigeria. Let's talk about that.
Growing up for me, I was born into a family of now seven. Then it was five kids and dad and mom. So now seven kids because I had to step. And I was born in IB, Ibadan.
Okay.
But my dad is a military man, so we had to move. So, but I remember, from the birth certificate, I was born in IB, but I didn't remember in there.
Yeah. Yes.
So that's Ibadan. But
Yes.
I remember growing up in Benin, a local town in Benin, and then moved to Warri
Okay.
because I'm Delta State. So people close to me know that I have this Warri thing in me. So I'm from
Yeah,
Delta,
of course.
Ogeli, to be precise, Delta State. So I grew up in Warri. I
Okay.
grew up in Udu Road in Warri. So that's where I grew up, and that's where I went to primary school, secondary school, and then went to the institution there before I moved to Lagos.
Okay. Which
So,
which institution?
a PTI, Petroleum Training Institute.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
did you let me talk about it? Do you went there obviously? Is that like that's the industry you wanted to go in? Is that what it
Oh,
is?
no. So the thing is this, growing up in Warri for my kind of person, because growing up, my dad died in between the whole growing up. So I don't know what I want to do, but I know I want to get out of Warri so bad because during my time, that's where you have the crisis going on between the Ijio Shekiri and Urobo.
Okay.
So it's a lot of crisis. So there's a lot of killing, there's a lot of recruiting of young kids to become a militant. So that
Child
is my time.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So a lot of us, stumbling through so many of those moments. Like me, I know a lot of my friends that get recruited. Me at the point, I'm like, do I really want to do this? No. Yes. So I was like, all right, cool. I need to get out of this town. So, but then I studied computer science.
Okay.
So that's what I was studying. So I know a little bit more about computer then.
Okay.
So, but I wanted to get out of that society because I can foresee the end of it. I have friends of mine that have been killed for this whole fighting
During
militant
that
fight.
era. That's
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I need to get out of this town. And then my mom, on the other side, which is the only one I have, live in Lagos. Because after my dad died, the family crisis was so much because my dad is the breadwinner. So you have all these people coming in to want to take properties and all this stuff. So
yeah.
my mom can't deal with that. So she left and she moved to Lagos where her family lives.
Okay.
So my mom is in Lagos. I'm in Warri with friends. Right? My elder brother is in Abuja. My younger sister is in Asaba. So you
Oh
see,
man.
when
Everybody's like,
the head of the family
yeah.
dies, it's a little bit confusion. So
All over,
I
yeah.
have different people separated from me. My brother is in Abuja. Another one is in Lagos. Another one is in Asaba. So I'm left alone in Warri because I was living with friends and just neighbors and all that. So, but like I said, the challenge to do negative things keep increasing, the Z to do it, because at 7 for you, because your
Of
friend
course.
is already part of the militant and they're making money. You have to be part of this hustle. Yeah, so I'll either I'm in it or I'm against it. So
Of course.
definitely I wasn't in it. So I have to be like, all right, I think there's a way forward.
You're
That's
not
what
ready to carry guns,
I always tell
machetes.
the young generation. There's always a way forward in everything. There's always a way forward. If you see it that way, I could give you 1 million reasons why I have to stay
Hold on,
in
Patrick.
worry.
Is it my internet or is it your internet? It's
But
like it's slowing
that's a
down
1 million
sometimes.
reason will lead to untimely
Is it
death
yours or mine?
from me.
I feel like it's slowing down
I
sometimes,
can hear
right?
you clear.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't tell. I can't
You
tell.
can't tell, right?
I can't tell cause I live in Atlanta. I can't tell. But I think I can hear you, which is the most important.
Okay, all right. So long as you can hear me, that's good. I thought it
So can you hear me?
make sure people can hear. Okay, cool. I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like I was saying, I moved to Lagos, and I was like, for me it's the only way. And then I see, I just
The
love
situation.
entertainment. Worry, the thing about worry is that we love entertainment. If you live in worry, entertainment is something we're passionate about. We're passionate about entertainment and sport. So I listen to music, I watch videos, and I wanted to do something different, not knowing that I would do entertainment. Okay, there's somebody say my voice is.
I think it's your. Okay, I think it's your thing that's breaking. Move,
Hear me
move.
clear?
Yeah, move to an area closer to your modem or something. Yeah. So we'll wait for Patrick to join us. Shout out to everybody that I've seen online. Very Lesser, Huche, my brother Big Mike, Lala Brown, Drewy. What's going on, brother? Yo, what's happening, my G? Nice one, bro. Good to see you. Duke, Humble, DJ 3K, and so many people that are joining us. Anyway, I'm talking with Patrick. I thought it's important to talk to us about his background before we get to his where he's at right now. It's very important because in entertainment, a lot of people always just see the limelight. They see everything that you're doing currently. It's important to understand the struggle and how
Can you
you
hear
get
me?
to where you are. Okay, I can hear you clearly. If it's breaking again, we'll reposition and make sure. Because this
Yeah.
is yeah, you know. So yeah, so you're saying now you're in Lagos, Moms is in Lagos, there's
Yeah.
entertainment in Lagos. You've had
Entertainment.
some kind of experience, with it back in Warri. So how did you go in terms? So in Lagos now, you're in Lagos. How did you become involved, or did you continue education in Lagos, or did you get involved with some other things first?
So the thing about moving to Lagos for me, uh, when I get to Lagos, there's this thing about worry. You think worry is very smart people. I can give that to them, but Lagos is intelligent. You can't take that away from Lagos. So when I get to Lagos, I have to see different things in different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have to stay way out of negative things, and I have to see opportunities.
Of course.
And that's how I get into entertainment, because I met a group of guys that does production, videos, and stuff, and they love me because of my worry asset, according to them. Yeah,
The worries in Nigeria, they're like the Jamaicans, in
yeah,
the
yeah,
West.
yeah.
People like,
So
oh,
this
worry.
make us laugh if he talks. Everything I say is very funny to them, so they love me for
Yes.
that reason. I was like, yeah, I want what you guys do. So, like I said, there's always opportunity in Lagos. If it's just for you to get away from the
Patrick,
circle
are you
you
sure
are.
in
You really
Atlanta
want
or
to
you're
move.
not?
Just
You're
keep.
in Lagos? Because your thing is breaking. I'm quite sure it's breaking. Yeah,
There's always.
move closer to the modem. Yeah, I, I don't know. Maybe Patrick is in worry and he's not telling us. You know what I mean? This story is very, very important that he's telling. You know, everyone that I've spoken to in this business that are doing very well, everybody got a story. All of us got our own story, and it's so important to understand that, where everybody's coming from. Monzi Entertainment. It's true now. Is it? He said it's in Bucket. Are you sure it's in Bucket? We're not sure. I don't know, man. Bucket, I mean, Warrior is not there. Oh man, I've been watching a lot of live Instagram like this, and sometimes I've seen people that are in remote areas in Nigeria, and they have better internet connection than some of the people they're talking to in America or in England. So I'm just like, what's happening here, man? Okay, Patrick is back. Call Comcast. They call Comcast. Oh man. Yeah, Patrick is definitely having internet issue. It took long for you to connect. I think you're using Glow, man. I think it's Glow
Can
you
you hear
use
me?
for Bucket. I can hear you. I think it's Glow you're using in Bucket.
Somebody said I'm using green screen.
I think it looks more better because of your lighting. I think your picture quality looks more better because of your lighting. Oh. No, it's not. Forget picture. It's voice. We
Yeah,
just
but
want to hear it.
can you see me and hear me?
I can see you and hear you, but if it slows down again, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Slow down.
But
Yeah, because this is a very important
yeah, it is.
background.
It is very
Very,
important
very
for me.
important. Yeah, that's why I want us, to get it clear. Yeah. So continue. So you in Lagos.
So
You were telling us you met a group of guys
yeah, I met
that
a
were
group of
into
guys in Lagos that are
yeah.
into entertainment, and they're very passionate about what they do. And I met them, and I said, hey, I met them in a lounge.
Okay.
And then I was like, I really like what you guys do, because they come there all the time and they talk about different artists they meet and different people they work with.
Okay.
And I told them I love what you guys do and I would love to be part of it. So I want to learn from you guys.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, yeah, they need somebody that can cheer them up if they're going through difficulty. That's the first
Because
time
of
I know.
the warrior accent.
Yeah, that's the first time I know that even no matter what you do, there's still difficult times. So I was like, okay, if that's the reason, why not? I do this effortless. I just say what I say, and I make people laugh.
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. It was slowing down before.
Uh,
It was slowing down. Let
you
me
know
ask you
what's
this:
going on now?
which internet provider do you use? Is it Comcast or do they have Verizon in Atlanta?
No, I use Comcast.
Comcast. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
Comcast.
don't know, but you know what I realized also, like in the States now,
If in
everyone at home, so the internet usage is so much more. Before, like
yeah,
I had to upgrade my yeah. Wow, you need to upgrade your plan. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you keep breaking. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We'll try again. What with the network? Yeah, so we're gonna try again. I want to get this right with Patrick because it's been a long time coming for him, and it's very very important to get the story right. But again, I don't know if it's Glow that's messing with him or it's Metro PCS, or it's MTN or Airtel in Atlanta. But let's see what's up. We'll try again. If he's not able to, what I'll do, I'll talk with him offline and maybe he can better position himself, and then we can come back and do this another time if we're not able to do it right now. Because I want to hear Patrick. Yeah, I know. Yeah, me too. I've known him for years, and this story I'm hearing it for the first time. You might need to position the phone and stop moving around too much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll tell him that. I'll tell him that when he comes back home. Yeah, it's very interesting. Add.
I have to take off the Wi-Fi and let me try the normal regular
Your
internet.
data on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, you have enough data. You're not gonna run out of data.
Not be empty. Hopefully this work. So
Okay.
the
Partner with Glow.
I know, man. Internet is frustrating sometimes.
Yeah.
And like you said, everybody's at home using internet.
Everybody's on. Like for me, the kids at home, everybody's on. We are working from home. Every iPad, every gadget is using internet. So I had to upgrade, with this. So all right, cool. So let's go back into the story you were telling. You met a group of guys now. They now ask you to join them, just entertain. But you had your own plan. You wanted to learn.
Yeah, I wanted to learn. I wanted to get away from where I was coming from. I wanted to, make something out of my life apart from violence lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I met these guys, and I never forget. His name is Olumide Oyedepo. So he's a fantastic cinematographer. That's what he do. So what he does is that he shoots for different directors.
Okay.
So he's a freelance director, cinematographer. So he just shoot for different people. So I started working with him as his PA, and then we just move around and shoot. And at some point, I wanted to get better because everyone has a vision and everyone has a future at the same time. I wanted to be better off than the way I started and the people around me. So I was like, okay, how can I improve myself? So I started working with different directors instead of just being with Olumide. I'll move from him to another people. So I work with the life of Wabanga, work with a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then I started doing freelance cinematography for people. So I've worked with Storm Record. We did reality show back then, like The Apprentice.
Patrick, back up a little. So at this point, right, you didn't have a formal training.
No, I didn't have the school formal training.
Yes.
Yes, I didn't have that. I have the basic training from this guy, which is like, to me,
physically learning. Like
which is the best way of learning.
Of course.
Because it's a physical way of learning. It's not the theory way, it's the practical way. So if, for instance, there's a camera, and there's anything about going to a film school, for instance, it's good. But if you go there, they'll teach you, this is how you put on the camera. First of all, they show you the diagram of how a camera looks and show you where the on button is, show you the white balancing, show you this. This I'm doing it in person, and I do it with different projects. So I learn about how you can white balance in this atmosphere. How you can
that's
do
what Nate is saying.
Yes.
Hands-on learning. So that's
hands-on learning.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned. So for me, I have a million ways of identifying problem because I learned through the practical way. So and then going on different set, I see different director implement their ideas and achieving different results. So I can easily learn from different people.
So the first company that we know of that you work with was, you said Storm Records?
Yes, Storm Vision. That
Storm
was
Vision.
the first
With
major
Obi Asika?
OBSC, yeah.
Yes.
So we did a project then. I was part of the cinematographer, the DPs that work on The Apprentice Africa.
Okay,
The
yes.
Apprentice should be, I don't know, was it 2008 or so? 2008, 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think, yes, that was, yeah, I just saw one of the Apprentice guys on live now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Damn.
Yeah, I will. So that's one of the first projects I did with them. You know, I did Calabar Carnival back then. We did
Okay.
a drag.
Before the
No,
Apprentice.
no, no. The Apprentice was the first major big project I worked on.
Okay.
Yes. And but before then, you know, I already DP for music videos.
Yeah.
I shoot
So
videos with different directors.
at this point, you already made up your mind, like, you know what, this is it. Like, what was it? Because obviously you didn't have like a formal like film school training about it. You met this guy, you started doing this. What was it about it that you thought? Was it that like did these guys they had money, or was it their swag, or what was it that increased your interest so much to the point that you started going to different directors to learn even more also?
Yeah, the passion grew up from when I started seeing results. Because, you know, back then what
Result meaning what? The
result
product
meaning
or
people, you see what you do. Like the beauty about entertainment work about director is when you shoot a video and you see the video on TV and people don't know you shoot,
okay.
and people appreciate it. Not the
Yeah.
money. It wasn't even about
Okay.
the money at any point. The result
Yeah.
is, damn, we were just there 2 days ago. I was pressing record, and then I'm watching it on TV.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then my friends are calling me and say, "Oh, did you see this new video?" They didn't even know you're part of the project. You understand? So
Yeah.
that fulfillment in your heart makes you want to be like, "All right, cool. I want to do this." And then, you know, a couple of money is coming in. You bear off from where you started.
Of course.
Yeah. So it just make it look smooth. And I was like, all right,
Okay.
cool. I want to go more. I want to know more. Then I wasn't, trust me, I didn't want to become a director. It was just, I want to shoot for people, for other directors.
Okay.
Yeah. So it get to a point whereby, you know, you're not regardless. Because the way Nigerian entertainment is set up, if you're not that person, people don't value you. And that's the problem. And that's why we have, you know, when people talk about, when you see producer later on fighting with an artist, and you
Yes.
see manager fighting with artists, it's because if you're not that person, nobody values you. It's
Of
wrong.
course.
It's not like that here in the States whereby, you know, every little thing you put in, you
Of
get
course.
you get appreciated, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a music motor, don't value you, but Life Nation is what?
Of course. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They
Life
like
Nation gives this show.
much bigger
Everybody gives
scales.
this
Yeah.
show. But if Life Nation calls you for a show, if Live Nation call you for a show, you'll be like, damn, I'm not even about the
It's
money.
Live Nation.
But
Yeah.
if this person call you for a show, yeah, you don't value that person. That's the problem. So when we start having that, I'm like,
So
okay,
Patrick,
cool.
let me ask you this then.
Then after that, I work with
Let me ask you
Nigeria.
this.
Yeah.
Exactly. So at that point, right? So you did, you know, Apprentice, you doing with Storm, you've done some other
Yeah.
videos by then, right? So at that point, like
Yeah.
Nigeria, were there other like who were the top like directors that you thought like, you know what, I can do what these guys are doing, or I want to do on the bigger scale than what they were doing? That was around that time.
Okay, so we told me we work with different directors. At that time, one of the artist directors was one of them that I worked with was Emeka Obefe. I don't know the
Okay.
generation that knows Emeka Obefe. Emeka Obefe was one of them. Aki Alabi was one of them. Obviously, the biggest at that point because DJT for me is
Yes.
the revolution of uh, music video being played on MTV. He was one of the first people. So you have DJT, you have Woody Hour, you have Emeka Obefe, you have Aki Alabi, you have Afam Demand. Yes, Afam Demand. Yes. Then you have Uzodima Okweshi, but it was video at that time that I was in the industry. But you have Afam Demand, Emeka Obefe, Woody Hour, you have Clarence Peter just start coming up.
After those guys,
So
of course.
Clarence Peter just start coming up. Yeah, coming up because I used to see Capital a lot with DJ. Right.
Okay.
So then you have some guys called. Then those were the major directors. After then, there was another group of people that comes in. AK1. You have Fat. You have Clarence Peter. You have Mez. Mez was directing too. You have what's it called again? There are a lot of great people there, but they were not major. But the major name you watch on TV, because when I was working with Nigeria, the major name I see was DJT #1. You don't joke with that. So you have DJT. You have Aki Alabi brought green screen video to life. Then
Benga Salu, DJT. You are dropping names, man. Aki Alabi, DJT, Benga Salu. Animator Olori Oko video. Oh man, it makes sense. So like, let me ask. So what did you do? I'm tired of this internet situation with Patrick. I am vexed. It's pretty bad. Shout out to Nee Goods, man. Thanks, brother. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep, man. I wanted to. Hopefully, we can get him back on. And Sesson, yes, I remember Sesson also. Yeah, yes, true. Mr. President, big up.
yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool. You better bring me on your show. Yeah, Neil, don't worry, I'll bring you on, man. We got a gist. You got a gist, man. You got a lot of detail. So, Patrick, what point
somebody says Chesson. Yeah, but the conversation more is about Nigeria, right? Chesson is amazing. So Chesson, these are the revolution to take the game to another level. So because the way it works is this, right? A group of director comes in, and then another set comes in to set the pace, to make you feel comfortable to work in Nigeria. Then another comes in to take it to the next level, right? So Chesson were the first set of people that comes in to take the business to the international level, whereby, Chesson is there in London. You have Godfather is there in South Africa, right?
Yes.
Those are the people that, people start going to these places to shoot video frequently.
Yes.
Those ones take it to the international market outside of Nigeria. But in Nigeria, these are the people that hold the game down. You understand? So obviously Chesson is there. But the name that, when, to be honest, when the Emeka Obefe was shooting video, Chesson was not there.
Okay.
Because the Emeka Obefe days, the Chesson days was the Debange days, right? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And that was when I felt like it was good for him, because at that point, the music was getting so much more big. It was growing outside of Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
So, but let me ask you this. So what did you do in terms of, when did you set up the business of Patrick Elis as a business? When did you set that up? Like, because you were doing all of this, working with people and stuff. Were you just collecting cash?
So the thing is, even to this moment, I don't think I still do it as a business, which is one of my biggest, I won't call it regret, but it's still one of my biggest challenges I'm still trying to work at. I'm so in love with what I do that I haven't really
Yeah.
figured out as a business yet for me. I just love the fact that it gives you avenue, it
Yeah.
gives you name, it gives you leverages to so many things, opportunities and all that. But I haven't figured that. But I don't want nobody to make that mistake. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to work on it. That's why I'm trying to take a little break to re-strategize the business aspect of it because the business is what keeps you in the game for a longer time,
Of course.
not the creativity. People don't
Yeah.
understand. The creativity is what make people identify with you. The
Yeah.
business is what keeping the game. Once people start making money with you, sharing money with you, take you
Yeah.
to, talk
Mm-hmm.
about you. And the only way people can talk about you is when you guys are breaking bread together.
Of
That's the
course.
business of it.
Of
So
course.
I work with Nigeria, and then while I was in Nigeria, hey, DJT is here now. You see, the mentor is here.
DJ T.
That's the legendary. So,
DJ T in the building.
so that's like the person that make music video for us in
I
Nigeria.
know.
So
Even with NEA, we cannot talk about NEA without DJT. That's
yes.
just a fact. He's a
Hmm.
part of us from the get go in terms of like everything. So, all right, cool. All right, so
So
yeah, I thought that was important. Like,
yeah, so I worked with
the
Nigeria
business.
for about a year because we did a project together called Zen Nigeria True Search. And in the True Search, we travel around different states and we do a reality show and we
Yeah.
pick up winner. So DJ Jimmy Jai was one of the judges. Uh,
Okay.
we have Jimmy Jai, we have DJ Benny, and we have another person. So, so in different states, I think in just we realized Skills. Skills was,
Hmm.
one of the winner in Skills was the winner in just. So we
Okay.
just traveled. So after the project with Nigeria, Kwame wanted me to work with them. So Kwame is one of Nigeria. So
Oh,
Nigeria is a lifestyle station that shows music videos like the MTV and all that.
yeah.
So Kwame was like, okay, I love what you do with us. I want you to work for the company. So I was so passionate because I wanted to be closer to TV at that time. I wanted a link. So I want to shoot a video and my video being played on TV,
Okay.
right? So I was like, oh, Nigeria is one of the hottest TV. Why not? I'll work with them. So I started working with Nigeria. So while I was in Nigeria, this is the thing that made me start shooting videos. This is the old Patrick Ellis thing that comes up
From Nigeria. All right. After.
from Nigeria.
Okay.
So before Nigeria, I didn't want to be a music video director. I just want to shoot music video for people as a
Okay.
freelance cinematographer.
Yeah. Okay.
But when I got to Nigeria, I found that I can actually push up. That's why I say the people you move around with, the environment you find yourself, is either it brings you down or it takes you up,
Of
right?
course. Yeah.
So now I find a platform and I feel like, all right, cool, I can actually do more with this platform. So people bring videos and we have a standard, and they'll be like, oh, okay, I see another of my Apprentice
Yeah.
Africa is here.
It's after Apprentice.
Bank is, yeah, that's after Apprentice Africa. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Apprentice was the beginning.
Yes.
So, so when I work with Nigeria, when people bring video, the standard is like, oh, it's not up to standard. It's
Yeah.
not up to standard. Then I'm like, what is the standard? So I started asking the people in that department, like, what's the standard? Oh, you have to have clarity. You have to have this. You have to have this. So I'm like, okay, some of this video really is not up to that standard. But I feel like our platform is to showcase this music to people. But they're like, yeah, we want to do it, but we want to do it the best way. That's the only way we can have a certain edge over the other people that are doing it. So I'm like, all right, if that's the situation, the program we shoot, is it up to standard? They say yes. Okay, cool. If our program is up to standard, I can actually shoot music video and put my name as a director.
Because you were
Right?
shooting the program.
Yeah, because we're shooting the program that's up to standard.
Okay.
So, going to all these videos director sets and with the experience that I've had and the connection that I've built with people as they're shooting video. So when you bring your video and it's not up to standard, and people say your video is not up to standard, like, yeah, it's not up to standard, but we can make a better video for you. So that was when I started shooting video for people.
So what was which one was like the first official video that
The
you shot that
first,
you felt like, you know what,
the
I'm
first
part of the
official
boys.
video that I shot that pushed the name Patrick Ellis out was the Whiskey video, and a lot of people don't really know how that story came about. There's too many stories about that Whiskey project, and every story is right story,
Yeah.
because trust me, it wasn't really about anybody wants to do anything to make money,
Okay.
right? The story is about everybody just want to contribute to
So,
you know, to the music industry.
so
If
what's
whiskey,
the real story with that video?
that's what I'm saying. Every story is the right story. From my perspective, I have my own story. If you meet Sam Clef, he has his own story. If you meet
Okay.
Osagi, the manager at that time, he has his own story.
Yeah.
If you ask Skills, the record label guy, he has his own story. But me, I was contacted when I did a video for Sam Clef called Laba Laba. Then
Okay.
I was still in Nigeria, and we shot the video with no budget. It was a little camera, Canon 7D. We just drive around, and Sam Clef featured Skills in the song. And at
Okay.
that time, Skills just got signed to EMEs, right? So EMEs has Whiskey and Skills and Banky W.
Yeah.
So Sam Clef hit me up and said, hey, the video you did, Shegu, which is one of the owner of EME,
Yeah.
saw the video and he loved the video. But I told him that it's my friend from South Africa that came back from school that shot the video for me. So he said he would love you to shoot a video for the artist, for Skills, especially Skills. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Skills is my boy. Skills is my friend.
Yeah.
I love him. So why not? I want to shoot a video for Skills. I don't even need to take money shooting video for Skills. I have the camera because I was working with Nigerians and I was making money. So I bought my camera. I'm doing okay. So why not? I can shoot video for Skills. And sorry, I forgot one director, Genie. I learned a lot from Genie.
Yeah.
Let me not
Okay.
forget. Yeah.
Ah, wait, Ginny,
Yeah.
like from London, New York.
Yeah, Ginny from
Ah,
London.
that's my
Yeah.
brother right there.
So I stayed with Ginny for a while. Why would I forget that? Ginny taught
That
me a
is
lot.
crazy.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
So I was going to
Yeah.
Ginny's house in Lagos Islands every time. So Ginny was like, when I want to start shooting videos, Ginny was like one of my role models that I look up to, right?
Yes.
It was like my big brother. So he takes me as, he just shot that green
Yeah.
video, pop, pop, pop. So Ginny was like, okay, that's
Mm-hmm.
my boss.
Yeah.
So then, like I said, Sam Clef hit me up and say, hey, Patrick, Sheg would love what you did for the Laba Laba video. This is my
Cool. What's
sister,
up?
Paula. Yeah. He said he
Mm-hmm.
loved what you did in the
Yes.
Laba Laba video. He wants you to come work with EMAs. I said, okay, that's fine. I said,
Yeah.
all right. So what's the project? So Sam Clef was the one dealing with them, not me. Sam Clef brought me to the project. That's why I say everyone. So if Sam Clef tells his own part of the story, I really don't know what went
Yes.
in.
How you got
That's why I say
involved and
from
stuff.
my
Yes.
point, Sam Clef reached out to me. I never, nobody in EMS reached out to me. It was Sam Clef that said, hey, these people like what you did, but I said,
Yeah.
I'm the guy. You work with me. So I said, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, what we doing? He said, I'll send you the song. So he sent me a song, Skills, and the title is Heading for Grammy. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. We're looking for the concept. We went to shoot in a church. So we started moving around, checking for locations and all that. Then I'm like, how much are they paying for the video? So then I was shooting with Ego, Tosi Ego, which is another great director. That's why I told you there's a lot of people.
Yes. Yes.
So I was shooting with Tosi Ego, and then I was telling Tosi Ego that, oh, they want me to shoot this video for the EMAs.
Yeah.
And Tosi Ego was like, oh, charge a lot of money, man. Those people, they're okay. So I was just talking to him about this whole project. And at the same time, I was like, but if you love it, you can do it. You don't know if it's going to take you to the next level. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's not the money. So he was giving me the big brother advice
Of
on the other
course.
end, right? So I was like, okay, cool. So Sam Clef, how much are they paying? So the question is this. Sam Clef said, oh, the thing is that Shegun wants to shoot 3 videos. He wants you to shoot one for Scales, Whiskey, and Banky W.
Okay.
I said, okay, cool. So I won't call the amount of money, but it was something little based on what he told him that they can do the video project for. At that time, the video was like about, I think some clips.
How much now? He's old now. He's old. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
matter now. How
It
much
was some
back then?
clips said, I think it was 500,000 naira for the three
Okay.
video.
For the 3 videos. Okay.
For the three video. So some clips was like, oh, they want to pay 500K for this three video. I'm like, but that money is small. Your video that we shot, we spent about 80 something K. Say, yeah, because he told them that we can shoot this video for less than this amount of money.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I was really mad at the point then. I was like, maybe this can be the breakthrough for us. So Sam Clef is my friend. So I was like, okay, cool, we're going to make it happen. So in between the process of looking for location to shoot Scares video, there comes this, a call, and they say, hey, we have to shoot Whiskey video first, because Whiskey was signed first before Scales.
Before Scales. Okay.
So at that time, I feel Whiskey is supposed to shoot a video with Kemi Adetiba, right? But Kemi was in the state doing a project or something, so they were waiting for Kemi to come back. But if we shoot Scares video, it might come out first before Whiskey video, and they want to bring Whiskey first before Scares, based on the signed Whiskey first before Scares, right?
Yes.
So Saptef said, we're shooting Whiskey video first. I said, okay, which song are we shooting? They say, I'll at your boy. So they sent the song, and mind you, I was still working with Nigeria at that time. And when we did the project, when we did one of these Future Award, the artist that came up to open the stage, which is the Future, at the Future Award, was Whiskey, Skills, Mo Shedder, and Willie Banks. Those were the 4 artists. So Mo Shedder and Willie Banks was signed to Night House. Scales and Whiskey was signed to EME.
EME,
right?
Yeah. Remember Night
So
House.
they did that. So that's how I knew the song. So when we edited the Future Award in Nigeria, because we were the official coverage partner with them, we played that song all the time, and we saw Whiskey. So we liked Whiskey. We were like, oh, this Whiskey boy is gonna go far. So I didn't even know I was gonna shoot video for Whiskey at any point. So months later, when Sam Clare reached out to me and said, we're doing Whiskey, my guys with me were like, oh, you remember that song now? That's the song you like now. Why don't you do it? So first it's about the passion. I'm like, okay, good, we're gonna do it. So the concept came up by, okay, how do we want Whiskey to look? Banky has an idea. Banky said, okay, this. Osage has an idea, which is the manager. Sam Clever has, I have my idea. So we figure out that we want to shoot the video in the school. We want Whiskey to look like this young kid, like the Bow. We want this, that to happen. So that's how that project came across. So we did the video. We edited the video in Nigeria's studio. I sent the video to Sam Clef. I sent it to EMEs. They said, oh, the video look different. So a lot of people didn't believe we shot the video in Nigeria, because at that point, video wasn't shot that way, right? It was a different idea. It was a way of introducing a new art. So first, I'm not a director as a director to say, oh, this is the style I want to use for shooting my videos. It was a contribution of idea from everybody.
Everybody, okay.
Banky was there assisting me in directing. I was doing my thing. Sam Clef was there. So it was a team. It was a
You were bringing like
everybody,
different things together.
So
Yes.
I was like, all right, cool. So when the video came out, we finished shooting, so I went to the studio. Then I was editing with my friend, which works in Nigeria at that time. There's the editor. I was like, man, how do we direct? How do we put a direction to this video? That's where I came in with, okay, we're going to introduce the video like this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. So we make those changes back to front. Then I let the video go. I didn't put name on the video first. I sent it there. And then, the video went, and they saw the video. Banky said, oh, he likes the video. Shego liked the video. And they're like, oh, we want to change this. Now the professional comes. The professionalism comes out. We want this. I'm like, nobody paid me money for this. And first of all, the person that edited the video, we were doing this for love. So now I come with then I'm like, okay, if we're gonna do all this, I think I might have to put a name on this video because it seems like it's not getting big. Oh,
Of
we want to
course.
send the video to MTV to premiere the video. We want to do this. We want to do that. I'm like, okay, cool. I need to send. I need to put a stamp on this video so
Yeah.
people know that okay, I directed the video. So that's how that video came out. And then the next project is supposed to be Scares video.
Yeah.
And in between the period of time they released the video to when we're trying to get set for Scares video, that song became the biggest song.
Damn.
So till no
Change
time. And
change
then,
everything.
right? So I didn't get any call back from anybody talking about Scares video again. So it was like, oh, we need to push this. We need to push this. So it was more of the promotion. And trust me, as that video started going up, people started reaching out to Patrick Ellis. Who is Patrick Ellis? Sam Clef looked like Patrick Ellis to a lot of people at that time because he's the guy that, So
Yeah.
when I did the video at the end, I was smart enough to say, okay, I want to show my face in the video. So if you watch towards the end of the video, I capture more like a behind the scene, and I'm the guy behind the camera.
Oh, okay.
Then what people know as a director is the one behind the camera. They didn't know people can actually direct video without being behind the camera. So all these other great directors that I measured the DP tools, the DP, and they do all this thing. So when people start seeing that, so they start reaching, oh, that's the boy from Nigeria. Because Nigeria is big. I go out on all
At
this.
that
Oh,
time,
you
of
did you
course.
did whiskey videos? Say yes. So people start reaching out to me.
Yeah.
So then I was so happy because now your phone started ringing. So then I didn't have enough time to start doing Nigeria project. So I have to step out from Nigeria to focus on Patrick. But I was like, let me just be shooting videos as much as possible
But
to
the calls
put,
was coming in, your name was out there.
yeah.
That video changed everything.
Yeah, so that's like the first video that I did that, put the name out there.
And you had that same logo that you're using, or it was
No,
different?
I don't have that logo. I don't have
Yeah.
that logo.
So it's just your name. You just put your name on it.
Yeah, I just write my name on the video.
Okay.
I just wrote my name on the video.
Man, it's crazy, man. I think that story is, I mean, especially with Weez, the way it
Yeah,
came up and so that story is part of our story now in terms of Nigerian
yeah. So
entertainment.
like I said, that's what I was trying to explain. There's a revolution that comes up. So he was the revolution of that generation at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So when that came out, it was beyond. I don't know. It was beyond even the major artists at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
that
let me
revolution
ask
gave
you
birth
this,
to
right?
a
Let
lot
me
of
ask you
young
this.
people. Yeah.
So that happened, right? And then at that point, did you have your own camera, or you were still using because you left Nigeria now, right?
No.
But
The
you had your
video, I didn't shoot the video with Nigeria camera. I shot the video with my camera because, like I told you,
okay.
Genie was able to make sure that I bought the camera. That's one
Okay.
thing I love about him. If you
Okay.
live with Genie, he's gonna make sure that you invest into your art.
Into yourself, your
So
craft. Okay.
I bought my camera. So that was my camera that I used in making that video.
Ah, okay. All right,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. And at this point, you still didn't think, you know what, let me make a business out of this. You
Yeah,
just
because
carried on with your passion.
I was so passionate about trying to, it was something. Then director really have so much respect and power, right? So because I see the power of who direct your video.
Yeah.
When you bring your video to TV station at that time, and that's why I'm happy now that you don't see that like that anymore. So
Yeah.
people should work with people that they want to work with, not about the name,
Of course.
So then it was who direct your video. So people paid
Yeah.
directors just because of the name
The
at
name,
that
of
time.
course. I remember,
So
like,
yeah.
there's some
So
network, you go there, they're gonna ask you, man, like, even like,
who direct? If it's not this person that directs your
mm-hmm.
video, that tells you
Yes, of course.
it's not up
Yeah,
to the
Sarah is
standard.
asking, would you take questions later? Yes, absolutely. Take a couple of questions
Yeah.
later.
So the camera that I used to shoot that video, like somebody just
Yeah.
asked, it was a Canon 7D. Canon 7D. Yes.
Wow. Okay. So I mean, now since then you've been able to to make a name for yourself. since then. It's a long way. You've shot for Pato,
Yeah.
David, I mean, Fino, Flavor,
Yeah.
Timaya, a bunch of, what's the biggest difference you say now since then in terms of like quality,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
yeah, from
it's
then
in
to now,
terms
the
of
cameras that
quality.
you're using, yeah, and
Yeah, in
also
terms
like
of
the
quality,
picture.
uh, that's why I said, the revolution keeps changing by the day because of the technology that we implement in everything we do.
Yeah.
Uh, the way the numbers raise, then when we shot this video, people really don't go to watch video, right? People don't go to YouTube to watch videos. People on TV. Now I can guarantee you a lot of people watch video on YouTube than on TV.
Yes. Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. If you disconnect, I'll hang up and reconnect also because of the time and stuff.
Yeah, but
But
you
yeah,
can
I'm
hear me
here.
clear, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
So then right now there's too many opportunity and there's too many freedom. So when we're shooting a video at that time, nudity is one thing that you don't put on TV. You cannot put nudity on TV. If you watch video back then, how do you show a girl wearing bikini in Nigeria music video? But now nudity is art. Now it wasn't art when we started. You understand what I'm saying? So
Yes. Because
there's more technology, there's more freedom.
so what camera are you shooting with now? Someone's asking. Like back
Now,
then you used 7D. Now what cameras is recognized in the industry to shoot with now to get a quality that you want to
yeah,
get?
the camera now that everybody shoots with is a red camera, right?
Okay.
So, but I use all kind of camera because,
Different.
like I said, I start from the days whereby
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start with DSLR. I started
Mm-hmm.
with Sony, Panasonic,
Yeah.
Canon SL2. I started with Sony 7D.
Yeah.
Then I started with old cameras, uh,
So
Betacam, and all that. So now
Gamma
everybody
from
use the red camera.
mm-hmm. Lee said it's still like that though, but for different reasons. The artist can tap from the fan base of the director, because even fans check out videos on YouTube based on director. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I say
Yeah.
it's different because now it's a revolution, it's a trend,
Yeah.
and the trend can start from any angles. Before is a label. This label work with these directors. Now anybody can do anything because social
Mm-hmm.
media is there. I can
Is
create
there.
a trend. I can create a movement, and if my movement is so powerful, it will influence so many people.
Patrick, let
Right?
me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
So now obviously like you from Nigeria, you shot all over the place, you're based in America now, right? Do you think that your clients pick you based on your current location now? I'm saying that as an example. If Fino wanted to shoot a video now, right?
Yeah.
And Fino is in Nigeria, right? Would Fino say, you know what, let me bring Patrick to Nigeria? Or would Fino say, you know what, I have a show coming up in America. Let me time my video around that time so I can shoot that video when I'm in America? I'm saying that because of budget constraints and
That
also how easy. Like, can talk to us about that process?
okay. Before then, I'll
Oh, okay.
answer
Yeah,
Omalisha. So
Omalish, exactly. Omalish's
Oma say
question.
if the location, yes, obviously the location affect the picture quality, and you can notice that by even your cell phone. If you take a picture in the US, it's different from South Africa. Fun
Yes,
fact: South Africa is
absolutely.
cute. If you take a picture in Nigeria, it's different from you know
Of
from
course.
from US. So the
Yeah.
location really add.
Bang, bang, bang. All right, cool. So we're back. Still talking with Patrick Ellis, and we're talking about location, the difference shooting in America or shooting in Nigeria. Reward, what's up? What's good? Humble, what's going on, brother? Big Mike in the building, the real Big Mike. Yeah, that was timing. Okay, cool. So you're talking about the location.
Yeah, the
Uh,
location really, you
yeah.
really does a lot different. And then your question is about if uh if an artist shoot with me just because I base here. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the thing. The thing is this, right? Because one, Nigeria is run by independent budget,
Mm-hmm.
right? So budget plays not major role. Budget plays all the roles in decision, right?
Okay.
Then friendship and relationship plays the rest of the role.
Okay.
If on artists, obviously I've received calls. I've traveled to Nigeria to shoot video for some artists,
Okay.
and they're like, "I need you to come shoot this video." And then
In Nigeria.
in Nigeria, and
Yeah.
one of the reasons I said, "Why do you want me to shoot the video in Nigeria?" The other directors in Nigeria, and they're like, "Because I need your brand name." So now those ones as their personal reason, they need that brand name on the video. They know for sure it's gonna cost them more money to bring me
Because you got to fly there,
back
vacation,
there and
hotel,
all.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, know all that for sure.
Yeah.
Then coming down here, a lot of artists time themselves,
Okay.
right? Uh, I want a different feel because I've been in Nigeria. Like I said, Fino shot a lot of videos in Nigeria, and he wants a
Mm-hmm.
different feel. And he has a show in America. A lot of time he didn't even have a show. Fino is one of those clients. I have like major clients I fuck with a lot. I have Fino Tech
Yes.
and Flavor, right?
Yes. You shot a lot
Timaya,
of videos for those guys. Three.
yeah,
Yeah.
Timaya too. So these people sometimes travel all the way down here just to shoot a video
Okay.
because they want. These are artists that know what they want. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, I've given my audience this kind of feel. I want to switch the feel for them. So who can give me this feel is Patrick, because every director has their own style,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things I try to keep. I try as much as possible not to direct a video like the other directors. So I want to keep my style. So if you want my style, you will come for Patrick. If you want this other style, you will go for these other directors, right?
Mhm.
So, and then I'm fortunate to be in the States. So if you happens to be in America and you want Patrick style, you come for Patrick. So that's
Yes.
how I work with a lot of clients. So and
So
then I
obviously
build
you said budget is a big part of this,
budget is a
right?
big thing. Yeah, it's a big thing.
Yes.
And you
Let me
know,
ask you this, right? Let me
yeah,
ask you this. How do you deal with this? Say I'm an artist. I want to shoot a music video, right? I have
yeah.
vision. I've seen some crazy videos. I want a jet, I want this, I want that. My vision is up there, but my budget is at the bottom. How do you handle that?
The thing is this: it's like you have to apply that to everything you do in life. Everybody loves the fancy car, but you don't have money to buy the fancy car. Then you buy what you can afford. That doesn't mean what you can afford is a bad car
So do
compared
you
to
now do
another.
you now change the concept with our artists? Do you not say, listen, I can still get you to look like that
I
in a
can, I
different way?
can. This is
Or
what I do. Why my video is like somebody asked, what is a trademark? My trademark is clarity, picture clarity, uniqueness.
yeah,
My video is my lifestyle. I like clarity. I like colors and all that. If you watch
yeah.
most of my videos, you will see
Mhm.
that in my videos. I can make you look this good without putting you in a private jet.
That's what I'm
That's
talking
my
about.
style.
Yeah.
So you want all these things. I can tell you what do you want to achieve. Lifestyle. I can give you a lifestyle.
Hmm.
What makes me give you a lifestyle without putting in a private jet? Because it's gonna cost $3,000 to get a private jet to shoot. We can get
Of
a
course.
vintage car that you don't easily see in Nigeria.
Hmm.
It make you
Yeah.
dress this kind of way in front of a vintage car, and it give you that lifestyle.
What is
So
You have a standard? We've worked
yes,
together. I know that,
yeah.
right? And then what is? Do you have a? Do you have a different like minimum budget for an upcoming artist compared to an established artist? I'm saying that because
Yeah,
you know there's some people that want to come to you, they be like, I can't go to
I can
Patrick.
afford. Yeah,
I can't afford it.
I do have a minimum budget that I
Okay.
work with. As far as the budget is enough to get my basic equipment that I can use to produce a standard video that I call my standard.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I work with an independent artist, I don't really have a budget. The first thing I consider is how good is the song. Like I always say, the first video that I did that put me on limelight, I didn't make a penny out of that.
Of course.
So because the music
it's not just about it's not always about the money only.
No, it's not always about the money. Yes. The music is good, right? So I know if I do this, it's gonna take me from this point to another level, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add that into consideration when I negotiate budget with you. If you have a style as an artist, that's why I always tell an artist this. Before you reach to the stage of shooting video, always a style. If a director sees you have a style, it's gonna add value to the director's job. It wants to work with you, regardless of how much budget you have.
You are
in front of my camera and you give. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
If you're in front of my camera and you give me a dope movement, attitude, swag, I'm okay. You inspire me more to go harder in your video. But if you're just there and you lay back, I will do the best I can do. You understand me?
Let me ask you this. You've you know, coming up, obviously you had the affiliation with Storm, then with Nigeezy, then you know, doing your own stuff, and then in the States you had affiliation you know, with Convicts also, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, right? Are you looking to join a bigger platform, like we talked about, like Live Nation and Sony, major labels, or do you just want to continue doing your own? Like, which one worked better for you based on your experience and
I was about to get signed to Atlantic Records. I was close to, after the relationship I got from Akon. I was close to signing with the Atlantic Record to do videos, but I think it would take me away from what I wanted as a person.
Okay.
You understand me? Like I said, everyone has a vision.
Yes.
Vision is not just to be a music video director.
Mm-hmm. And what is that? What is that vision? What is it that you truly want?
I want to be a director.
Okay.
Not just a music video director. I started from being a music video director. I want to move it to another level, to start directing other stuff.
So are we talking like movies,
documentaries, commercials, and all in the States? Okay. So that is what I wanted. So I don't just want to dwell in music video. So most people be like, "Oh, you haven't shot video in a while." Yes, I know, because this is it. Now comes the business. Every video you shoot, you don't have anything from it. If you do videos, like I've been doing video now for over 10 years, I don't have anything to show for it apart from the video I played for you.
Yes.
Right? So I don't have royalties of every video that I shot for anybody. The reason why I say that, as a producer, you have royalties. I do video that has 30 million views. If that's a record sold, that's millions, right? But those are not my project. I don't care who I shoot the video for. It's not my video. So 50 years from now, I can always say I shoot that video, but I didn't get anything apart from the little money I made from that video. But if a producer, for instance, 50 years from now, you still have royalty
from there. Yes.
From that.
Do you think that would change? Because I'll give you an example.
I don't think it will change as a music video.
You don't think so?
For music video, because even in the States, a lot of music videos don't still have royalties as a music video director. It's not
just get paid off for the project, per projects.
And for me, I think I'm getting to the stage whereby it's not really getting there for me anymore. It's not really about that basic money I want to make right now. I want something that can stand in terms of
the length of time.
something that my children can benefit from, or my child can benefit from, right? So music video for me still gives me that, that double thinking mind. It's good. The name is good because your name is on TV every time.
Of course, that's your brand.
But whatever you make from music video, if you can invest it into something else, that's all you have.
So if you go into, like, for example, now you do documentary, so this would be your production, with Patrick Ellis production.
Yeah. And then if I start doing short films, and if I start doing this is my production. I can sell this thing, and even after selling to Netflix and all this, you still own rights of this thing.
Let me say this, Patrick. Do you think that that is something, that's an area of opportunity for upcoming directors to explore, right?
That is what I was trying to explain. I said the idea now is that in my time, the OG never told us that, because they really don't know how far this can go. But a lot of OG, I can tell you for a fact now that I mentioned the name when I was learning how to shoot video 10 years ago from now. That set this bar for us. They don't have anything to show for that they direct these videos, right? Apart from that name that they have. And now this is a crazy thing. This video goes out of time because of technology. Music video goes out of time because of technology. A new camera comes in, the quality change. I cannot play you. If I play you the Wizkid video, that's my major breakthrough video, and I play you the Flavor video that I just did, you can compare both of them, right? Because of quality. If I play some of Shema video that I did back then, and the Shema video that I did now is different. You can't compare. If I sent those jobs to you and I say these are my job, you will never employ me right now. Okay, but if Kisway or if Don Jazzy give you a song that he produced 10 years ago, why not, or whatever song, the band song, or Solo play you tonight song, you'll be like, whoa, this song, you get one?
Of course. Once it's a classic, musically it's a classic. But in videos, you might be wearing an outdated clothes.
Visual fade, music video, visual fade away in terms of time. So that is where I'm coming from. So as a new director, start thinking that 10 years from now, if
absolutely. I think those are definitely ways of opportunities that new directors are thinking. Maybe, you know what? How much are you gonna pay me for this video? $5,000, $10,000.
Yeah, but the thing is, nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna sign a contract with you.
Have you ever asked an artist?
Yes, I have. I have tried it. I say, hey, why not? Then they ask you to sponsor the video, and they tell you to invest so much in it. Because the producer sometimes produces the song without getting money.
Yes, that's what it will boil down to. To get a percentage of royalties.
So as a director, sponsor a video costs $40,000.
You can go broke, man, doing that. You got to rent equipment, you got a location,
and so that's why I said that department has both sides. So you have to be smart.
But if you have your own, if you have a large production company, a studio through partnership, then you can do that, right?
Yeah, but instead of you be investing that time doing that, you can invest in creating content more. So that's why I'm good with make your name, build your relationship, and move on.
So which was the last video that you shot?
Last video that I shot.
One?
No. I still shot a video of late. I still do video. Not like I don't do video. I do video, but I'm supposed to shoot, even if not for this virus. I'm supposed to be shooting Flavor video in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to be in. We bought tickets, we paid for everything, and trust me, we're supposed to travel there, and then there was.
What's been like the craziest thing that's ever happened to you on set? Like you were like, you know what, F this, I'm done.
I do many things. Sometimes actually very disrespectful.
Give us one or two at least.
Sometimes I work with some artists. I'm not going to call the name. Okay, see my friend now, filmmaker Chase. Chase is my friend in Atlanta. It
Yes.
does big videos in Atlanta, and it's
Okay.
telling you security content is the way to go.
To go, yeah.
I did a video for so that I can fund
My
my
own
content.
content.
That
Yeah.
is where I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to start doing my content.
Yeah.
Video is get that quick money, put it into your content, because trust me, it's not good. Every artist, that's why I tell you, you can't go anywhere with this, because every artist shoot video. An artist, Flavor is here shooting video with me today. Is in South Africa shooting with Godfather. Is in London shooting with Godfather.
Yes.
So I'm saying you want to do that for. You can't do it. But a producer can work on your whole entire album. But you don't want a director to shoot your entire music video and give him royalty.
So it goes back to what your friend is saying, like content.
Content, yes.
Yeah. Go back to
So I work with some artists, like I said, they're disrespectful. They don't even tell them what to do because they feel like they have done a lot of video. They want this kind of style. And most times when I work with those artists, I just work with them because of their brand name. Some of them that has big name. Some of them because I can't just work out of the set. It's very unprofessional. I'll let you do your thing. But I always tell, I said, if you let the director express himself, you have the best video than if you want to be out there. Because the same people you work with, it's hard to direct them because of your.
Of course. They want to be the director.
Yeah. So that's just the truth.
Okay, we hear you. So anybody have any question? Let's let's get it. Let's drop it, man. Yeah. If you have any question for Patrick, I know somebody asked earlier. So if you have a question specifically for Patrick, let us you can drop it. Yes. So we know. But why we maybe is mindful of data.
You said?
So maybe is mindful of data. Yeah. How much will a video cost?
How much will a video cost?
How much will a video cost?
Video doesn't have a standard price. It all depends on what you want to achieve. It's like, how much does a car cost? Car doesn't have price. What you want can cost you what you will get. Yeah. So for me, I don't have this. I've done video for low budget. They are called low budget, but for another person, it's high budget.
Yeah. Omalechi, so would you give up music video directing for something else?
No, like I said I'm not giving up, but I'm not going to put the last 10 years of my life that I've put in that same energy into it again. So I'm gonna do it for passion, do it to get money, still do it to improve, still do it to get to the next level. There's always a next level. People have make money from music video.
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
reward. What kind of films would you like to direct down the line?
Yes, I actually love directing. I like telling stories into movie. I didn't do that with a lot of my videos because I like I told you, I created style. I said clarity and quality. Picture style, clarity and quality. I want it to look good. I don't want to bore you with too many stories in 4 minutes. I want you to enjoy the performance of an artist. His style is right. That is. Sorry. For movie, I want to tell more stories.
Duro said, is it good investing in video equipment as a director? Uh-oh. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Uh-oh. We've lost Patrick. We've lost Patrick again. As far as your branching into documentaries and film, do you plan on doing it primarily in the States, or are you looking into Nollywood? Okay, that's a good question. All right, so we take the last 3 or 4 questions, wait for Patrick to come back on. The This is Atlanta Internet. I'm disappointed. Oh man, let's see if he's back on. It's not there yet. Are you open for partnership? Okay. So we ask him that. Jay's question, Layla's also. Hey.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I have a call. You know when the call comes in.
Oh, okay, that's what happened. Man, now I've missed some of those questions. Was somebody asked as a director,
Yeah.
does it make sense to invest in the equipment?
Yes, invest in equipment that you know you'll use in the future. Don't invest in, things that you won't use. Because the thing about equipment is the more you use them, the more you appreciate them. So many people just buy equipment and they don't use them and they're just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can invest my money in lenses than I invest in camera.
Okay.
Because I know the lens never change. Right? But the camera keeps changing. So I rather invest my money in lenses than camera.
Yeah.
So
And
smart investment.
And partner, are you open for partnership? That's a weird question.
Yes.
Now. If the money is right, Patrick?
Yeah. I'm open for partnership if if like I said, if the content is right,
benefit
proper.
for both people.
Not even about the money. The thing about partnership for me, that's why I told you, movies and all these things is really not about the money.
Yeah.
It's about the longevity of it. In another, let's say 4 years, 5 years, we can be cashing out of something we did now. But that's why I said music video, you can cash out 4 years after of the music video you do now. Yeah. If the partnership is right, why not?
Hmm? And Jay said,
good.
As far as branching into documentaries, is your planning to be primarily in the US or in the States, or are you looking into Nollywood?
I'm looking to all wood, all of the wood.
All wood.
I'm not
Gollywood,
looking to
Bollywood,
all of the
Nollywood,
wood.
Hollywood.
I'm looking to make a movie.
I can hear you, and I got your response also. And Layla asked, Patrick, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Anyway.
Hmm? She asked you, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
What did you say?
Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. This your Glow internet, or is MTN?
Where I see myself 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. People from my side will tell you I have the best network.
I'm gonna
now.
Yes.
I want to be. I don't want to be specific where I see myself, but the direction I'm heading towards now is to make even a bigger name in other industry that, like I said, that I'm more passionate about, and I'm trying to get into. Same with the way I did in my own industry, music back there in Nigeria. So I'm ready to explore more and move.
This is a good question. Patrick left, so it's definitely Patrick's internet, because he's the I don't think it's my internet, because You know, this is a very good question. Shout out to Charlie, man. I see Charlie Box in the building. What up? What up? Is he still here? Has he left? Yeah, shout out to Charlie. It's a very good question here. I've answered for him, and he said his answer. Yes. I have Comcast too. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's pretty. Patrick, there was one good question I wanted to ask you. Somebody asked, "Oh, guys, sit up. Which video do you consider your best so far in your career, and which artist do you consider the best you've worked with?"
Mm, that's a question,
That's a
and
good question, man. That's a jam question.
they say I'm the new Teddy. No, I'm not. Absolutely, I'm not.
Me.
That Teddy, Riley, and Babyface. I waited so long for that. No, I'm not. So, but the thing is this: I love different videos.
Yeah.
I love different videos for different reasons, and I don't think I've done my best video so far. I'm still trying to get there.
Yeah.
Because some videos I can say, oh, I love this video because I like the location. I can say I like this video because I like the way the person dressed.
Yes.
I can like another video because of the direction that I went on with that video. I can like this because of the color. So every video I try to, I worked on, I love them in certain kind of way. At the same time, that's the same way I dislike them. I'm like, oh shit, I would have done this, I would have done that. Oh, but I can't do this because the artist just gave me freedom to create, right? So every video, and I have a bad side, and I'm still working every day to improve on it.
All right, cool. I will try to wrap this up. What's your best advice for somebody that wants to do this now? A new person.
I think what we'll do is that
People are saying you have Teddy Riley internet.
yeah.
I'm dead. Did you hear the last thing I said? I don't even know now. I'm tired. I said advice for a new person that wants to come into the business.
And honestly, the advice I have for upcoming director is there's always room. The way it looks like, and you think there's just room for one person because that's the only name you see on TV. No, there's room for plenty of people. If other person was there, there's another person. So there's room for everybody. Just do your homework, and the homework is create a style. So start saying the style. They fall in love with the style because if you don't have a style and you just try to be like this director, copy. It's fine to copy, but after you copy everything, create a style. So you're different from the people you copy from. So that's just the truth.
Yeah. Cool. Been a while. It's going and out. It was much better before though. So the next video shoot will be in Haiti. Okay.
Cause we might have to do this at the time.
Yeah, man. I would like to
Not
because there's so much, wealth of
comfortable
knowledge and so much
network.
information. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Cool.
We might have to have a rematch.
Yes. I would like to do that. I think it's important because you have a great story and so experienced, so much information. Like it would be nice for people to get this clearly. I cannot hear you anymore, Patrick. All right. So we'll make it happen again. All right. I removed Patrick. That was crazy. At one point, the internet was okay. Nee, man. He said, don't touch nothing. Get an earpiece. Call a hype man. Get your charger. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Nee, we got to do this, man. I'm going to hit you up. I'll hit you up on WhatsApp or DM or whatever so that, yeah, we can come on board. You've been in the game for so long. You worked with so much stuff. So we'll make something happen. I'll hit you up also. But yeah, David, big up. Thanks to everybody. I know, right? Yeah. So yeah, 5 o'clock. I'll be talking to King Mohammed. His parents are Nigerian. He's based in Tennessee. He has won 2 championships. He started from wrestling, then he went into to MMA. So he's the guy is great. He's one of our top guys. He's a champion. So he's doing big things. So I'll be talking to him at 5 p.m. Then at 6 p.m. I'll be talking to Zoro. Zoro is a Nigerian artist based in Nigeria. And so it should be interesting. You know what I'm saying? He's done a lot of stuff. I had the opportunity to work with him as part of one of the One Africa Music Fest production that I work on every year. So I met him through that. And then, in fact, no, I knew him before One Africa, but then we met again during that. So I'm looking forward to that. So if you can tune in, 5 o'clock, I'm talking to King Mohammed. And then at 6 p.m., I'll be talking to Zoro in the building. Giggles. Yeah, I'm going to hit you up, bro. Real talk. Cyro Sapien, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging in with us throughout the network. Slide me a link up in NYC. Okay, it sounds good. Reward James, Jay, Chase, Elder Keith, everybody. Thank you all so much. Talk to you all soon. Bless. Charlie.